I think this week the astilbes, certainly this white one, is my favourite plant this week. And the shade garden's looking good. Welcome back to my Japanese garden. Well, mine and Jake's, but everyone knows I do the hard work. Next week's key plant is going to be the ligularia, which is just, like its name suggests, rocketing up. But I'm sure we'll come back here another time. It's looking quite green and lush. Today though, let's go out to the main garden. Well, apart from planting these armeria, which a friend gave me, I've got 3 of these to go in somewhere. It's chamomile time. More chamomile. You might remember we planted, well, it was 1,560 individual plug plants to start off with, and then we bought 300 more, and then I've been taking cuttings and putting more in. So the chamomile is looking lush and green, and it's making its way around everywhere. It's starting to swamp some places, and I've been thinking I'd like it to go up the mound some more. What I might do is simplify the mound, take bits out. I've been watching more Japanese videos. Take it out there and just green that over and see how that goes. So what I've been doing, I've been combing through there, taking off the little plantlets that have been growing, and then just putting some root powder in and then growing up new plants. It's a nice, quick, cheap, easy way to do it. So the first thing I've got to do is take off this bark chip. You gotta jump to get across here. We've got quite a good layer of bark chip down. Just take this back. These are some plugs that I put in about a month ago, this section here, and you can see it's filled out nicely. Same with down here. You can't tell the difference between this and the old stuff. So looking lush and green, which is great. So let's get this off. That's going to enrich the soil a bit, and then we'll get some plants in. Now you can see it was quite compacted, the soil up here, and that was on purpose. I've broken it up now. Originally it was packed, almost, it was almost like a volcano. So we put the soil in here and then tamped it down with a tamper and dug a hole so the tree would go in, so the maple would go in, and then it wouldn't slump. So that's what we did at first. But now the maple's established, the chamomile's established here, so I've broken it up and I've dug in some of this brilliant New Horizon peat-free compost. You can buy them as grow bags, which is cheaper than just buying the sacks sometimes. So that's moved into there. If I were going to plant the chamomile lawn again, I wouldn't have just planted. Well, we got soil in, we got fresh soil in. We dug in a bit of organic matter, a bit of well, rotted manure. But what I'd do is put more drainage in, put a bit more grit in, because underneath here it does tend to stay a bit moist and dark. So that's what I'd do under there. So the next thing to do is get the plug plants in, which are down here. Let's just pull one out. I didn't actually put rooting compound on these ones, and they've just taken really well. So just give you an example of how you can take a cut. Well, it's not even taking a cutting sometimes. Just climb over here. What have we got? Almost if you comb through. Oh, actually, here we go. You can see how they're sprouting side shoots off here, and they will root themselves. But as I was cleaning this up, taking bits of bark chip out, little plants will just come out. And that's the easiest way of taking cuttings from chamomile. This is the Treneague, or Treneague, however you want to pronounce it, chamomile. So it doesn't flower, and it doesn't need cutting. It occasionally needs a trimming back, but it's just, it's really good, amazing stuff. So let's get these plugs in, and I've got, this is wonderful for planting plugs. This is a Bergen and Ball, yes, Bergen and Ball. Don't know what they called it. It might have been a dibber or something like that. But you can see what you need to do is just shove it in, pull it back, stick a plug in behind it. It's really quick. I wish we had it when we were doing all these. It would have saved a lot of time. Right, let's go stick some plugs in. Buzzard just came out of the tree up there. That's where Chubby and all the other squirrels live that we feed every day. So Don't know whether to be worried or not that the buzzard was in there, but it was great just to see it. The plugs are in. It looks sparse, but that's fine. Sparse is fine. It looks like hair plugs. All this chamomile here was like that at some stage, and it took 6 months to mostly fill in, about 8 months, 9 months to get like this. So that's fine. What we have to remember to do is water it in. The chamomile doesn't like being too damp. It's been alright in torrential rain, it's been fine, but just to make sure it doesn't dry out. It can go a little dry, but not too much. So I've got more watering can here. It'll also help the maple. I've got some seaweed feed in there. I thought we'll give that a bit of a boost, but I think that's looking good. And what I want to do eventually is just have a green mound underneath that maple and see what it looks like, just to simplify it. Take out some of these. I've got hebes and all sorts of things in here, but I think it's possibly too much, so take some away until there's nothing left to take. Oh, it's good. You should definitely try chamomile. It's really hard to get hold of in garden centres. It usually sells for about £5 for a little pot. This I ordered from a nursery, Mentha Nurseries it was called, M-E-N-T-H-A, and it came in huge like cardboard boxes of live plants, live plugs. But once you've got it, just take cuttings. It's brilliant. I think that's enough for today. I think I deserve a cup of tea. I'll take a little video of that to sign off so you can see what it looks like up close. And hopefully we'll see you again. And maybe, maybe the sun will come out. It is summer after all. Bye for now.